Welcome back to Weather Nation. What you're looking at here, a live feed from the International Space Station. The astronauts, they're doing a spacewalk this morning, making some repairs on the space station. Pretty cool to see, right?
Marcus, have you ever seen the movie Gravity?
Yes.
So in Gravity, when they were, doing their work up there in space, if you haven't seen it, I might spoil it for you. But one of the satellites that was orbiting the Earth, it broke or it exploded or something like that. And then that debris was impacting them and everything. And we're watching, not exact same as the movie, but it's interesting, though, that the space lab, a Chinese space lab up there, is actually going to crash into Earth. They lost contact with it a few years ago, and it looks like it's finally going to return to Earth. And it's something that really a large portion of the world is watching. Yes,
now most of it will burn up as it enters the Earth atmosphere, but there's a small chance it can reach the surface. And for more on that, we turn it over to our very own John Van Pelt.
It's spring, and as we look forward to the April showers to bring May flowers, there's something else that's going to be falling from the sky soon. A space station. It's China's first space station, Tiangong-1, or in English, Heavenly Palace. It was launched on September 30th, 2011, and while it's guaranteed to re-enter the atmosphere, even if some of its debris survives re-entry, it'll probably land in the ocean. Tiangong-1 is the prototype for China's space program, and at launch weighed 18,740 pounds. It's 34 feet long and 11 feet in diameter and has solar panels on either side. It was originally designed to be a livable lab for docking and orbital experiments and to eventually become a larger space station with multiple modules. But on March 16, 2016, China reported to the United Nations that they had lost telemetry services and couldn't control the station any longer. The Aerospace Corporation says that, as it has been for a while, Tiangong-1 remains in a decaying orbit. That means as its altitude slowly decreases, its descent towards Earth rapidly increases. And when it reaches Earth's upper atmosphere shortly, the space station will make an uncontrolled re-entry. And the European Space Agency says the current estimated re-entry window is anytime from midday Saturday to early Sunday afternoon UTC time. But that's still highly variable. When it does finally come in, one thing is certain. If you're lucky enough to be able to see it, the light show should be spectacular. But be aware that just in case, if any Tiangong-1 debris makes it to the ground, it might be carrying or be made up of very toxic materials. And experts advise against touching any space debris or breathing in any vapors it may release. So keep up with the updates and be ready to look up for a rare chance to see sparkling fire in the sky. For Weather Nation, I'm John Van Pelt.
I'm freaking out, Marcus.
You are?
Yeah, we don't know what it's going to do, right?
Yeah, we don't. But, the first thing I thought of when you brought up that Gravity, right? The
movie Gravity.
I actually thought of the song Gravity by John Mayer.
Oh, really?
I love that song. So maybe this weekend, as you're looking up at the sky, waiting on gravity to bring down that space lab, you can actually listen to John Mayer's Gravity as well.
So you can have Gravity
as
gravity's working
against me. You know how it works, right? Well, as we zoom in toward parts of the eastern U.S., we're dealing with some rain, but we want to highlight places in West Virginia because we have heavy rain falling and we also have some flooding alerts that are still active for parts of this area.
Yeah, we got to watch out for some high water in these areas. That includes Parkersburg as well as Charleston there into West Virginia, Marcus.
Yeah, and a lot of these alerts, they will expire in the early afternoon, so we just have to get through some of the heavy rain showers that are nearby, and you'll notice by the time we get to Saturday, most of us are dry. But there's another quick-moving system moving across the Great Lakes.
That's a clipper system. Typically, we don't talk about these except in the winter months. And then now, as we're moving well into spring, we've got a snowmaker that's on the way throughout parts of the upper Midwest. And it's also going to bring some very cold air into this region as well.
Yeah, cold air will definitely be a big part of your holiday weekend plans. Please bundle up. And we'll start out with temperatures on Saturday. 28 degrees in Minneapolis, but 48 in Milwaukee. But, Patrick, look at what happens Easter Sunday.
Big difference for Easter Sunday. You can just see that cold air continuing to expand into the east and northeast. Those temperatures are going to feel even colder, Marcus, because it's going to be windy associated with this system. A lot of strong wind. Yeah,
so we'll be talking about all of your weather throughout the day. Myself, I'll be singing Gravity off camera. Patrick will be keeping an eye on
us. And
on camera. But as always, you can find us right here on TV or you can check us out on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining us. Myself and Patrick will be right back.